Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We cordially invite you to join us in the conversation, or rather, to answer the questions you've asked us in your comments. My guests will be answering your questions today. Dr. Agnieszka Gajewska, Principal of Warsaw Montessori High School and History teacher, and Dr. Robert Łuczak, Coordinator of the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, IBDP, and Geography teacher. Good morning.
Good morning.
I have a list of questions for you, and I can't wait to hear your answers. I think our viewers will too. Question number J. Will you accept a child to Warsaw Montessori High School after 2 years in a public high school with the IB program? Yes, of course. We also welcome students in the 3rd grade, not only from public schools but also from private and foreign schools. Of course, every student must go through the admissions process. My second question for you. Which IB subjects does the school offer?
Despite its small size, the school offers a wide range of IB subjects. All subjects offered in IB schools are divided into subject groups. So, in order, we have the first group, Native Languages, and here we offer Polish, Polish A, and English A. Additionally, for students from other countries who speak their native languages, we offer support in finding a teacher who can prepare a student in a given language. For example, Russian A or Ukrainian A. The second group consists of foreign languages, so-called B languages. And here, of course, we offer English B. However, our huge advantage is the wide range of languages offered in addition to English. We also offer French, German, and Spanish. In the third group, Social Sciences and Humanities, we offer Economics, History, Geography, and Psychology. The fourth group, Experimental Sciences, Exact Sciences, i.e., Biology, Chemistry, and Physics. The fifth group is Mathematics. In mathematics, we offer both the so-called easier mathematics, or AI, and the more difficult mathematics, or AA. Finally, in the sixth group, which are school subjects specially prepared by schools and related to the arts, we offer visual arts. My next question is for you. How well do you need to know English to navigate the IB program? Of course, English is essential for admission to our high school and the International Baccalaureate program. Specifically, for admission to the first year of school, we expect English proficiency at approximately AB1 level. For the third year, i.e., the International Baccalaureate program, it's AB2 level, or more precisely, AB2+. It's worth noting that someone seeking admission to the International Baccalaureate program in the third year can choose between English, English B as a foreign language, or English A as a native language. Here, too, the proficiency varies between Language B and Language A. Another question for you. How does the math level in the IB compare to that of a public high school with advanced mathematics? There are 2 math courses in the IB program, or actually 4, because there are 2 types of mathematics. More practical, applied mathematics is referred to by the acronym AI Mathematics, commonly considered easier and more difficult theoretical mathematics, so-called A mathematics. Within these 2 mathematics, we further differentiate them into levels, standard level, or basic level, and higher level, or advanced level. Therefore, theoretically, we could have as many as 4 different mathematics disciplines. And looking through this lens, the simplest mathematics, AISL mathematics, will obviously be much simpler than the mathematics offered in Polish high schools with mathematics, where students can study advanced mathematics. ISL mathematics is intended for humanities students, artists, and those for whom mathematics is a mandatory component of the Matura exam but who do not see their future in this field of knowledge. However, this is the most difficult mathematics, and the higher level is similar. Some say more difficult than advanced mathematics in the Polish system. This is mathematics intended for future engineers, mathematicians, and scientific minds. Let's move on to the next question. Is Polish language taught in the regular high school curriculum? Students, of course, learn Polish at our school, and from first grade onward, first and second grades are the time to prepare for the IB program. A greater emphasis is placed on the analysis of literary texts, diverse literary texts, and on contextual learning. Students learn and try to understand the historical context in which particular works were created. They also have many opportunities to practice their writing skills. Perhaps it's worth mentioning that the entire system, the entire International Baccalaureate program, promotes native languages. This isn't a program intended to replace the linguistic diversity of the entire world with English, French, or Spanish. Therefore, as Ms. Agnieszka already mentioned, at our school at Warsaw Montessori High School, we naturally offer Polish for native speakers. For international students, it could be English. And for Spanish-speaking speakers, it could be Spanish, Russian, or Ukrainian, and so on. What's important is that these languages, so-called native languages, are emphasized on the one hand, while on the other, common standards are in place to ensure comparable exam results. Therefore, regardless of whether they study Polish, English, or Ukrainian, our students will have similar exam questions, which involve critical analysis of various literary texts, but with reference to global challenges and issues. Literature, as we call languages in the system, in the International Baccalaureate program, is about learning how literature can help us describe and understand the challenges of the contemporary world.
I wonder if this question will be surprising or not. Is there physical education at school? Yes, of course, in first and second grades, students have swimming lessons, as well as gymnastics classes. These lessons are comprehensive, but they also give students the opportunity to participate in team sports, which they enjoy. In the third and fourth grades, i.e., in the IB program, we no longer have PE at school, as students must pursue their own activities outside of school.
This lack of PE in the third and fourth grades of the IBDP program is not our invention. It's a standard solution in all schools offering this program, the International Baccalaureate program. As Ms. Agnieszka already mentioned, students individually complete a component of the program called htis. This is an acronym for Creativity Activity Service, meaning creativity, physical activity, and volunteering. One of these components is physical activity. Thanks to this, students can engage in or dedicate themselves to activities they enjoy and feel good in. For some, it will be afternoon walks, for some, weekend running, for some, even semi-professionally, because we have such students too. So, in the third and fourth grades, there is physical activity, the equivalent of UFU, but it's implemented differently than in a standard school. Another question from our viewers is, how do the school's IB exam results compare to other schools? IB exam results are incomparable between schools for two reasons. First, because each school offers slightly different subjects. Therefore, we would be comparing completely different fields of knowledge. Second, because schools vary in size, and the results will be distributed differently in a school with 100 massage therapists than in a school with, for example, 25 massage therapists or fewer than 30, as is the case here. However, what I would like to emphasize is that the results at our school are significantly higher than the global average for IB schools, and most importantly, our results allow our graduates to get into the universities they want, the ones they have always dreamed of. Is the
IB program for every student? We deeply believe that every student who is motivated to work, who wants to learn, and who has life goals, is capable of completing the IB Matura exam at a school as small as ours. The
International Baccalaureate program is for every student who is curious about the world or wants to be responsible for their own development. And now, under the banner of development, we see intellectual development, emotional development, and social development. This makes the IB program even easier to implement and more achievable in our school, where we care about these various aspects of young people's development. Do
students have any problems with the different grading system than in the traditional system?
It's probably worth explaining what the IB grading system is like. There's a grading scale from Y to Y, and I must admit, students love this grading system and, of course, are most excited about Ys, but they have no problem switching to the new system.
Can a child apply for Polish universities with the IB Matura?
Yes, the IB Matura, the International Baccalaureate, fully qualifies one to apply and be accepted at any Polish university, whether a university or a technical university anywhere in Poland. The
next question is, what kind of teachers work at Warsaw High School and what qualifications do they have?
Our teachers are highly qualified and have excellent university training for their profession. Many of them hold doctoral degrees and professorships, which is crucial in the IB program, but also in Montessori education. This is because we often talk about teaching young people how to be historians, not history, how to be scientists, not just biology, for example. And these academic experiences are very helpful in introducing students to the IB system. It's also worth mentioning that the IBO, the institution certifying the International Baccalaureate program, offers training for teachers. Training at 3 different levels, or 3 different categories. All of our teachers are trained and hold the appropriate certificates issued by the IB, categories 1 and 2. We are also working to ensure that all of them have received training in category 3 as well. Therefore, we are prepared not only because of our own educational experiences and education, but also because of what we can gain from the IBO. And perhaps the final point worth emphasizing about our teachers is that many of us are not just teachers, we are also active in other professional fields. We have teachers who are local government activists, we have active therapists who teach psychology, we have artists, and of course, as Agnieszka already mentioned, we have lecturers and academics.
This also gives our students opportunities to develop outside of school. Our teachers are well informed and invite our students to participate, for example, in the summer school for interpreters and various lectures at the Faculty of Physics at the University of Warsaw. We also have a partnership with the Faculty of Chemistry at Cardinal Stefan Wyszyński University, which allows our students to use their laboratory. The next question is, can I visit the school and talk to teachers or IB students before making a decision?
Yes, of course. We especially invite you to our open days. Up-to-date information is always available on our website, but outside of open days, we also invite you to contact us and arrange a personal meeting. We'd be happy to show you the school building and arrange a meeting with selected teachers. We're also always available to meet students in the school hallway. We are always available to answer any additional questions or concerns you may have about the high school or the International Baccalaureate program itself. That's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for your attention. If you have any other questions about Warsaw Montessori High School, please feel free to contact us. We are here to help. How can you contact us? You'll find the answer in the description of this episode. We also invite you to visit the WSSO Montessori High School website. Join us at WSSO Montessori High School. Thank you very much.